What the haters talking about?
It took all of 2 years for Democrats to train Black Americans to worship criminals like George Floyd. Those are words posted by Candace Owens on her Twitter account. Notice the texture of her words. Train Black Americans, as if Black Americans are less than, they're animals or something. Train, right? She's very condescending when she talks about the Black community, always. But you have to really pay attention to it, because if you don't, then you'll get lost in the sauce. You'll be like, you know what, man, that is right. Well, she ain't lying about that. See, what she does is she tells some truths, right? And then the rest is suggestive and opinionated. And this is how a lot of Black people get caught up supporting her agenda. And this is how others support her agenda, because they want to believe that we're in a post-racist society. They want to believe that all of the low-down, dirty stuff that they do ain't all that bad. So if you get somebody that, like a Candace Owens, a Black person who can articulate their feelings and just blame Black folks for all of the wrongs and all of the ills of society in America, then hey, they can go on about their day, feel good. See? Candace Owens is the antithesis of the Black community. She wakes up every day trying to find a Black person to target and to bring down. This is what she do. That is her hustle. There's a lot of people on YouTube the same way. Their whole hustle is locating Black people who they think that the Black community is with, that they think is working in the best interest of the Black community. And their job is to try to find things to pick them apart and tell people, see there, see right there, see what he did, see what he said? See, man, you can't trust him. Trust me. I ain't shit. I don't do shit but complain. I talk shit. I don't do nothing for the community. I don't do nothing. But I talk a lot of shit. I just go in. That's what I do. That's Candace Owens. Talk about self-loathing. This is a chick that really, really hates herself. And she knows exactly what she's doing. She's a paid puppet. She's a paid Republican puppet, a paid conservative puppet. If the Democrats would write a bigger check, she'd be a Democrat tonight. She denounced her Republican affiliation like this. You know how I know she would do it? Because that's what she did to the Democrats. She jumped ship as soon as the Republicans put the check in front of her. She jumped ship. That's what she do. She's all about the bag. That's all she's about. She always takes the side that's least popular by the majority of Blacks. Whatever the majority of Black folks is with, that's what she's against. Automatically. It's like default. She's on default. What a low to the flow, can't go no more. That's her. That's her. I cannot imagine her parents feeling proud of her. Ooh, that's gotta be disgusting. I wonder does she have any siblings? What they think of her? Like, I know the family, the extended family, you know, the immediate family, they might give her a break. But the extended family, you know, you gotta be about something oftentimes for them to really cut for you. Because, you know, they could take you or leave you. I bet you if you talk to one of those uncles or something like that, they got some information. An uncle or aunt or one of those female cousins or something. Yeah, they got some information. Candace Owens lost her mind about Juneteenth. Now, as you know, I don't think much of Juneteenth myself because I don't celebrate losses. You know, this whole freeing the slave thing, you know, that was an L. You know, I would acknowledge it, but I'm not celebrating. I celebrate a win. Well, we whoop some ass. Let's celebrate that. I'm gonna celebrate something like when Haiti won its liberation. I'll celebrate something like that. Well, we whoop some ass. But taking an L where you just, we free. Let's celebrate. Nah, I'll acknowledge it. We can have acknowledgement of it where we teach lessons, we educate people and things of that nature, or we just, have a solemn acknowledgement, a quiet, solemn acknowledgement. I don't have a problem with that. But celebrating, going out, cooking and dancing and partying, nah, I'm not with that. But here's the biggest problem I got with Candace about her comments about Juneteenth. She denounced Juneteenth, a holiday that's designed for Black people to celebrate. But she praised the 4th of July. We only have one, as far as I'm concerned, we only have one Independence Day, and that's the 4th of July, period. Click. That's what she said, so to speak. Not verbatim, but that's what she said. So she will readily celebrate the 4th of July and proclaim it as her Independence Day. Does she know what happened during that period that led up to the 4th of July, that Independence Day being signed, that Declaration of Independence being signed? Does she know what happened? Does she know how many Black people were killed simply because they were Black? Of course she does. But she is a bootlicker. She's a Sambo. Low to the flow, can't go no more. Candace Owens, your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?